Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Art and Outdoor Life here with John. And I hope that you guys have been doing well, staying warm, and just enjoying yourself. So here I'm painting on multimedia paper. This is 9 by 12. And I was just fooling around here and just trying to get a painting in. I just wanted to try something different. And this painting actually comes out looking like something I did when like the first week I started painting. But I had a good time doing it. I don't know, like to be creative, like to try to expand or broaden your horizons in your creativity. There's all kinds of different things you can do. And really, I was just doing this for fun. I was just doing it for fun and just curious to see what it would turn out to be. Of course, I'm painting upside down, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But eventually you got to flip it back. I'm going to flip it upside, right side up is what I'm going to end up doing here. But I never painted this way except for in one video I did. And I kept flipping the paper over and over and over. And I got some really cool effects on that video. It's under my, on my playlist, it's under different paintings. And I dedicated that to Stanley Mouse. Anyways, I was just having fun here. This is, not a tutorial on how to paint or, but, sometimes if you feel like you don't know what you want to paint, or you feel like, you're so worried about everything and how it's going to turn out, sometimes you might want to just do like I was doing here and just, I'm actually not worried about how it's going to turn out. It's more of having fun doing it. And actually, it's more of there's a kind of a mystique about it, I guess. You're painting upside down, you're painting upside down, and you're still like, okay, well, I don't know, I'm no master painter by far, but I'm having fun with this, and you never know how, a painting will turn out. And if you're trying it upside down, you can, so again, this is just for fun. And you don't know what to expect when you're doing things like that. Okay, so I'm looking at this and I'm going, okay, well, the sky doesn't look too good to me, but, who am I to be complaining about anything? I didn't actually, I didn't pull out my palette. I was using what I had left, and so I was like, well, since I only have a few colors on my palette that were left over, I'm just going to use them anyways. And why not just, fool around with it, there's no harm in that. There's no harm in that. Bring out the kid in me, Bring out the exploration part of me that, So I'm not worried about anything here. I'm just having a good time. And I know I've been putting out a lot of videos with music, And I've talked to a lot of people, and they enjoyed the music. I've talked to some people who don't care for the music, and they just put it on mute. And I've talked to some other people who say, even with no, without talking, narrating, or without any music, if the videos are just silent, they enjoy just watching the process. And they're not painters, so you know. But anyways, so if you have, if you get bored, or you feel like you're in a rut, or you're just not interested, or you're like, I already did this, already, I've done this kind, I've done that kind, I just don't know where I'm at. Maybe just try something different, Flip the paper upside down and start painting, and then flip it right side up and see, like, it kind of challenges you to figure out, once you flip it upside, right side up, it does challenge you how to, okay, where can you go from there? Now that you started it upside down, you flipped the paper right side up, now you're looking at something that you got to finish, right? So it's good. It's good that it challenges you that way, I think. This is something I don't never do. And like I said in the beginning, it came out like one of my first paintings, like from the first week I started painting. But that's okay. I still had really fun doing this. It's just an idea. And again, I was using extra, leftover paint that I had on my palette. If you haven't considered subscribing, please do. If you've seen any of my other videos, and if you like what I do, you might want to consider subscribing. It don't cost nothing. And I'm not in it for the money. I'm just, it's something, it's what I do. Helps me with my anxiety and my panic disorders, my stress and depression. And it does help, And I don't like painting to music or anything. I just like it quiet when I paint. But, a lot of people put on music and, just go with it. But again, I appreciate everybody for you guys coming back. And I just, really want to wish you a wonderful day, a good morning, and a good evening, no matter where you are, wherever you're at, whatever time you're watching this. And, for those of you who have subscribed, thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. I like do this for a few reasons. One of them is to help create a community, and to pass the message about you don't have to be perfect to paint. You don't have to be something great. To give ideas to cope with your depression or anxiety if you have it. And to also hopefully inspire people who've never tried painting to try it. And you never know. That's how it was with me. I didn't know. I didn't think I could do it, but, But, and it's all about fun. It's personal time. It's, So, yeah, I put a little bit too much yellow ochre up there. And I was trying to grab some burnt sienna here, and I didn't know what to do with this. I didn't want to make it a stream. I wanted to make it a path. And, I'm just kind of fooling around here. I'm not... Really, it's just about getting the time in. I needed to relax And so I came in here, and then I was like, I don't want to paint the same thing. I don't want to paint this and that. Let me just try it upside down, and we'll see how it goes from there. I mean, it can get as bad as it, whatever, and that's fine. At least I got some a little painting time in, and got my mind off things. And then the cool part about trying something like this is, again, like I said, when you flip the paper right side up, now you got something to work with, and you can do whatever you want with it. And so, grab yourself some coffee, or some tea, or some wine, or the beverage of your choice, and grab some paintbrushes, a little bit of watercolor papers, water, napkins, and have a go at it. And I bet you'll find out that you'll find joy in it for sure. And just remember, don't set your standards too high, because then you start bringing stress into the equation. And this is not supposed to be stressful at all. So just, don't set your standards real high. Some of the best paintings that come out when you're not really thinking about much, you're just going with the flow. And, sometimes when I'm an overthinker. Sometimes when you overthink things, they get worse. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.